Hello and welcome. If you've come across my video today, my name's Hayley. This is Divinity Tarot and it's Friday. So, I'm going to do a love reading, the collective. If you've come across this reading, take what resonates with you, discard what doesn't, leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you want to see future readings. Alright, so the card in the first position is your person, what their current energy is today around your situation, and we have victory. So I feel like there's been a breakthrough, possibly in personal thinking, an inner victory. So the card next to that in the second position is any messages from Spirit, any blockages. And we have the Sun in the reverse position. So we'll look into that shortly. And the fourth position is your energy around the situation. And we have Patience in the reverse position. So I feel like in this instance, you're coming out of that waiting energy. Something is happening now, today. You're coming into alignment is the word that I'm getting. You've had some kind of breakthrough, possibly even overnight. And you've come out of that patient waiting energy because you're not in the waiting room anymore. Now it's your turn. And the card next to that is Healer of the Ages in the reverse position. And so I'm just getting the messages here. I'm getting some big messages around here that you've been through a healing process, but it's over now. It's your time now. It's your time to shine. You've done the work. You've come through it. You've had some major breakthrough. I'm really getting that. And that could be the energy that your person's picking up on too with this victory card. So the card in the middle, the third position, is the mutual energy between the two of you. And we have Envy in the upright position. So we'll have to get some clarifier cards out here. We'll use the Light Seers Tarot deck. So why is the Sun in the reverse position for your person? Let's have a closer look at that. And we have victory again. So this is really prominent energy coming through. There's been a victory, but the Sun has gone down on something. Could be an ending, like the end of a day where the Sun goes down. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I'm just feeling like, because we're really getting this victory energy come through, I'm feeling like your person is picking up on your energy. That whatever breakthrough you came into recently, maybe even overnight, I'm getting overnight you came into something, has shifted them, and they're no longer feeling locked out from you. They're feeling like, see how it's got a door there and a massive key, and this person is left out in the cold? And it's in the reverse position, so it's showing me that they're no longer locked out from you. Yeah, so we'll get another card out there. Three of Cups. could just be that celebration energy, or it could be a third party situation that has ended. The sun has gone down on that and they've had some victory there. It could be a literal victory. It could be in court, or the winning of an argument or something. We have the Ace of Cups. And again, it's that love energy, that pure love soul frequency. You've activated something. You have activated this person. So I'm feeling like this is a twin flame connection, because you, and you're likely to be the divine feminine here, are influencing and pulling along your divine masculine, because you're an energy system and that's how it works. So why do we have envy in the upright position for the mutual energy? Again, we have the Ace of Cups. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Page of Swords. And on the bottom of the deck we have the Five of Swords. So something has happened which has set a foundation, a solid foundation for the future for the two of you. I feel like somebody's plan came to fruition. Now, I feel like your person had a physical plan in place, but they couldn't actually activate it because you're an energy system until you clicked into something. You clicked into gear and activated them, which has opened the door for them. And their plan has played out. It's some kind of ego. I feel like envy is representing ego here. And you've been victorious, or they've been victorious. You both have been victorious over ego, but in two different respects. So I feel like you've had a victory over ego because you've been through the inner healing. You've been through the dark night of the soul. You've been through a spiritual awakening. And they've had a victory over ego, like in a literal sense. They've been through some kind of battle and come out on top, come out victorious. So that is why we've got that mutual energy there. So we'll get out some cards to clarify those. So what clarifies the victory card for your person here? And we have rest and rejuvenation in the reverse position. And so I'm feeling like that is telling us that the time for going inward and, you know, introspecting and maybe being in that hermit mode, protecting yourself, is over for your person. It's now time for action. So it's not time for rest and rejuvenation. You've been through that. You've been through your cocoon, your hibernation phase. You've had some kind of victory, and now it's time to come into action. So we'll look at the card next to that, the Sun in reverse. What clarifies that? And we have the Angel of Love in reverse. And so this is showing me that this was a relationship that has closed out. The sun has gone down on a relationship that probably started off nice. I mean, they were in love for some reason. They came together and it probably was good for a while, but it hasn't been good maybe for a long time. It was karmic and it was time for it to end. And, you know, the sun shows us that that's just a phase, a cycle, like a day. A day comes to an end and then the sun comes up again the next day, and, you know, endings are beginnings. And so cycles need to be closed in order for new opportunities to come through. And in this particular instance with your person, it was a closing of a relationship, and it looks like it's to make way for your situation. So we'll get a clarifier card out for your energy, which is this coming out of this patience. Again, we've got coming out of this rest and rejuvenation for both of you. So, daughter spirit, you've come into soul frequency. And I've just got chills up and down my body, because when you actually come into soul frequency, if you're twin flames, so imagine a triangle or a pyramid. The pyramid of divine inner union. How do you get to inner union with your twin flame? And what is inner union? So inner union is soul alignment, coming into that soul frequency. And when the divine feminine comes into soul frequency, pure soul frequency, she automatically pulls the divine masculine into that soul frequency as well, because you are one. You're one energy system. So whatever you do as divine feminine, divine masculine has to reciprocate. So when you come into that soul frequency, you automatically pull divine masculine into that with you. And that's how you come into divine union, inner union. So imagine that pyramid, and you've got 3 layers. So imagine the bottom layer is the red layer, and that is your lower chakras. So your root chakra, your sacral chakra, and your solar plexus chakra. These are your basal energies. So what you already have in your body when you're born, in your autonomic system. So you've got your flight and fight mode, you know. So imagine in this pyramid, we'll take a red pen and we'll write fear. Fear sits right at the bottom of this pyramid. And then you've got doubt, attachments, lack. Those are the energies that sit right at the bottom. They are the lowest frequencies, and they are ego-based. And when you are in that basal frequency, that is when your soul is in separation as twin flames. That is when your soul is misaligned and you can't come together. And so you've got that polarity, and you'll have the runner and chaser dynamic going on. And you'll go into literal separation. So imagine then the next part, the center part of the pyramid, you're going to write with orange pen. So this is the mid-range. This is your heart chakra energy. And this is where the healing begins to take place. So in orange pen in your pyramid, you're going to write forgiveness. This is forgiveness for all the karmic people in your past, everyone that's ever done you wrong, but also forgiveness for divine masculine, and forgiveness most importantly for yourself. So you'll also have release in this orange part of the pyramid. And that's where you release your trauma memories. Release your old ways of thinking. Release those limiting belief systems. And you come into a healing energy. So the top part of the pyramid is green. And this is your upper chakras. So your throat chakra, your third eye chakra, and right at the top outside of the pyramid is the crown chakra. So that is enlightenment. And so at the top in the green part of the pyramid is soul frequency. And this is what you've come into now. So in green pen at the top of the pyramid, you're going to write acceptance. Acceptance of your path. Acceptance that you are on this journey. Gratitude. Gratitude for being on this journey. Gratitude for the trauma that you experienced so that you could transmute that energy into ascension. So you also have knowing. You also have a deep knowing that this is going to happen, that you are going to come into union with your masculine. So at the top, just before it breaks through the top of the pyramid, you're going to write love. Love energy, love for others, love for all. Not just love for divine masculine, but love for all, and most importantly, love for self. And then just outside the pyramid, you're going to write two more words, still in the green pen. The first one is truth, and the second one is unconditional love. And these are the highest of the frequencies. These are the crown chakra energies. This is the divine energy. And in order to come into that inner union with your divine masculine, so that you can come into physical union in real life, you must first step into pure soul frequency. And you will use those green pen energies. You can't have any doubt. You can't have lack. You can't have any fear. You can't have any uncertainty about it. You can't be willing karma onto people. You must be in forgiveness. You must have gone through your healing. And this is showing me that you did. You have been through there and you've clicked over into that pure soul frequency. So we'll get a clarifier card out for the Healer of Ages in reverse. And we have attachment in the reverse position. And that's just where you are right now. You've let go of those attachments to outcomes, attachments to expectations, attachments to people. You're free-flowing energy. You're in that soul frequency. How beautiful. You are in a very beautiful space. I can feel it. It's so holy. It's so pure. And you know, what's even more perfect about you being in that energy is that now your divine masculine will reciprocate that energy, that he will come into that energy as well. He will come into that purity, that holiness, that loving, amazing, abundant energy of soul frequency. So we'll get a clarifier card out for the middle, for the envy card, which, you know, is the death of ego in all respects. And we have the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, so that's sitting on your 3rd eye chakra there. Yeah, right in the centre of your forehead. So that is your inner knowing, and that is you coming to the realisation, the both of you, not just you but Divine Masculine, coming to your realisations, coming through that breakthrough. You know, your inner knowing, your guidance, you're following your intuition. What a beautiful energy. I'm loving this reading. So I don't even need to clarify those even further. So I'm going to get out an angel oracle number here, because I don't want to do anything else to that reading. It's just perfect. It's beautiful. I'm so happy for you. You've reached the top of the pyramid, and I know I've said before over and over again, what happens on the energy realm, like your manifestations, your energy will happen first on the energy plane, and then it will take time for it to come into reality. So I know that you've had some kind of breakthrough very recently in the last 12 to 24 hours. And you might be thinking, oh, well, I'm there, you know, is it going to happen now? Well, what happens on the 3D takes a bit longer than what happens on the energy plane, so just give it time. Things all need to come into play first. You know, you've set the wheels in motion. That's what you've done. You've flicked the switch, you've set the wheels in action, and it's happening. So we'll get out your angel number, and we have 000, guidance. You have full support of the divine. The guidance you are seeking is here, and your life is moving in the right direction. This is the start of a new beginning, where one cycle ends and a new one begins. And that's what I was saying here with the sun in the reverse position. The sun has gone down on an old relationship in your masculine's life, and that's because of the reciprocal energy. So we'll read the affirmation here. I trust in the magic of new beginnings. I feel the support and guidance that is all around me. How beautiful. Oh, I just feel the love. I feel the purity. I feel the holiness. It's just so perfect. Have an amazing, blessed day. And I'll see you next time.